Hey, we're Aly and AJ.
And it's going to take 10 years to answer 103 questions.
What's up, you guys? It's Extra Eric from 103.3 Amp Radio, and I hit the bullseye. It's Aly and AJ.
Hey, what's up?
How are you guys doing? We are so excited that you are here.
Thanks. We're stoked to be here. We love Boston.
Have you been here before, recently?
Not recently. It's probably been over 10 years. We were on our last tour.
Yeah. And then, I shot some of Grown Ups here. Like the movie Grown Ups. It was like Grown Ups 3 or whatever.
The sequel.
That's the last time
2.
I've been in Boston. Was it 2?
It's funny about when you say
of
Grown Ups because they shot so many of that stuff around here that her, behind the camera, was an extra in it. And so many people in the building were a part of Grown Ups. It was like the one thing you were cool if you saw Adam Sandler on set.
That's really cute. Yeah, that was the last time. You're right, Al. Me, it's been forever.
That's amazing. All right, so the game's 103 questions, and I have a list of 103 questions, and you're going to pick one number, 3 numbers one by one, and answer the corresponding question.
Okay.
What do you want to go with first?
Let's go with number 7.
Number 7, if you could eliminate one word from the English language, what would it be and why?
That's hard.
One word. Moist.
Oh, that's a good one.
I really don't. Moist and bulbous. I don't like either of those words.
Bulbous is a gross one.
It's just, they're both disgusting. They just don't sound good.
That actually fits perfectly because number 7 used to be a dirty question, and my boss actually made me take it out.
Really?
It was explain the meaning of Ariana Grande's Side to Side.
Oh!
So we would say bulbous and moist?
Yeah, bulbous and moist works for both.
Wow.
Oh my gosh!
That's really funny.
That's funny. That's actually, that is, I can see why they took that
Why
out.
they were like, let's
But thank you for
that.
sharing it with us.
Yeah.
Sure, she answered for both of us, bulbous and moist.
What do you want to go with second?
How about 8?
8, yeah, my lucky number.
Lots of artists have set up residencies in Las Vegas. If you had time to only see one, whose would you pick and why?
That's a good question.
Like any artist? An artist that hasn't even played in Las Vegas?
That has a residency, like Britney, J-Lo.
Okay,
Like they have to be there right
Yeah.
now. Who's there right now? Garth Brooks, Britney.
Garth Brooks is the
Garth
most
Brooks?
random name to go for
I'm pretty sure
first.
he's there.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he's there. I'm honestly,
Celine Dion?
she's not
Celine's
anymore.
amazing.
She's not anymore.
I didn't think she was.
Oh.
I'm gonna go with Garth Brooks because I actually think it'd be an amazing live show.
Are you like a big country fan?
I'm not, actually. I mean, I grew up listening to country. I don't really listen to it very much anymore, but I feel like he'd put on the best live show, just in regards to his band.
I
and his
totally
vocal
get
quality.
that, but yeah, I did not see country
I would
coming.
say Gwen Stefani, because I know she is doing a residency there.
That
and I
is
think that'll be
such
really
a good
cool.
answer.
Good call, Al.
Do you
Yeah,
have a
she's-
favorite Gwen Stefani song?
Depends if we're thinking of like No Doubt or like her stuff.
I'll give you No Doubt.
I mean, oh gosh, just that record, that first record that they put out is so good.
Was it Return to Saturn?
Yeah, I love that
I don't
record.
think I can pick a favorite No Doubt song, but favorite.
I love Don't Speak. I also love the...
I did like her solo stuff actually. That
Crash
really
is so good.
Crash is amazing, and I like Sweet Life.
Is that it?
Rich Life?
Oh,
Rich Life?
Sweet Escape.
Sweet Escape. Sweet Escape.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
That
pretty
one.
good. Sweet Life.
Obviously a huge fan of the song, barely know the title. No, I really like that
love
one.
it. So I have to ask, I am obsessed with 10 Years, your new EP, since it first came out, and you just dropped Good Love. What plans do you guys have for upcoming music? Because I already need more of it.
To get played on the f***ing radio.
Yeah, we want to get played on the radio.
That's really that's the main goal. I don't know what you have to do around here. Sex and or something.
Hey.
But,
Yes, we do want to get
So
played.
fun.
yeah.
I'm
we do.
shook over that.
Has
and-
any of the newer music made it yet to radio?
No.
No.
I don't think we ever have.
Because I'm trying to do my part as much as I
and
can.
I know you are. You're good.
We know you
Oh no, I know that was no shit against me, but I'm
I
trying
think-
however I can.
I think it's hard when you're an independent artist and you don't have a label behind you. And I think a lot of it is politics and a lot of it is tied into the label and just like being a known artist. I think that there's
Yeah.
obviously only so many spots on the radio for people to get played. But you know, we're gonna
break
stick
it
out.
out.
Yeah.
We're gonna break
Good
it.
Love,
Okay.
we're really excited about. I mean, it gets a really good response
fire
live,
song.
which is really cool.
I'm so excited to hear it
Thanks.
tonight.
We're repping our our Good Love merch.
Amazing. And Pride Month.
And it's Pride Month.
Exactly. That's
Same
exactly what
name.
it's for.
Exactly, that's true.
So I have to ask too, because I'm a huge Carly Rae Jepsen fan.
Oh,
and
yeah.
both you guys all have similar music styles happening at the moment. Is there any collaboration happening or working with her ever?
That would
be a
love
really
that.
cool collab. I don't know if she. I mean,
In my
I don't know
head,
if she
I
knows
just
her
like
music,
dreamed
but
I'm not sure if
up.
she knows our music either. I mean, we would have to almost like start like a fandom online of like trying to connect us to. You know what I mean? Because we don't know her, we've never met, we have no connection to her. I mean, we listen to her music.
The musical styles are lining up so perfectly right now.
It's funny because
a lot of people.
We only listened to that Emotion record, after we made 10 years, which is funny because people started saying, I mean, sometimes I'm late to the game on just like
And it was the most underrated album in the history of the world. It is very underrated. It makes sense that you missed it.
And so I remember a few people like giving that as a reference. And I was like, oh, I really need to listen to this record just to see why people are saying that there's a similarity. And I was like, oh, this is really cool. It's definitely because it's got that 80s synth pop
to it.
Yeah, inspiration. It's cool.
I love her. I mean, there's nothing in the works now, but I think we can try to make it happen.
Are you working with anybody?
Right now we're collaborating with who we collaborated with on the record. I mean, the most exciting thing for me is working with maybe Rainsford at some point. Now that we're touring together, our goal is to write together. That was kind of the initial meetup on Instagram, actually. That's how we got to know
we were trying to like set up a writing session, and then it became like, oh wait, actually just come on tour with us.
I love when the DM stuff happens. That's so exciting.
I know, it's neat. And she's really talented, and she's been amazing on the road. So to work with her, I think will be the next collab. Yeah. Right now, I mean, collaborating with our producers who helped us make it 10 years, that's kind of, they're our main co-writers.
That's so exciting. The same team's going to be kind of going forward because it was such a success the first time.
Yeah, we get really attached to the people that we work with too, and like I'd rather not try to fix it if it isn't broken. And,
100%.
And so we're just like, let's just keep going down the same path with the same people and just keep making good music.
So going off the DMs, I'm like such a huge pop music fan, and I love hearing, there's always stories about like famous songs, like how they were crafted behind the scenes, and you guys have some of like the biggest songs of the 2000s, like Potential Breakup Song, Chemicals React, Rush. Is there any interesting story behind like any of your songs that like as a pop fan you think I would just like eat up? If you know what I mean.
I mean, Potential Breakup Song was written in like a couple hours.
Really?
It just came out. I mean, it was really like not planned in any way.
And we started writing it off of a beat, which we'd never really done before, but I think we were just trying to find like new inspiration for another song off the record, and so we were like, let's just try by, I don't know, creating a beat at first and then, working from there to the melody. And so that's kind of how it like ended up starting. And then we finished writing it in the car, like on the way back home, because we had like the little demo, like just a CD of it that was burned.
Studio.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And we finished writing it. And our security guard was driving us home because I don't think
we had our license.
Or I had my license, but I just didn't like driving at that point.
Funniest part
I did not have my
of all
license.
So we put it on repeat like for the next like 45 minutes on the way back to Calabasas and wrote the rest of it.
Calabasas before it was famous.
I know.
Yeah, we were in there.
We were there before it was cool.
We're the OG CD kids.
So it's funny because today is actually 103.3 Amp Radio's 6th birthday.
It is?
Officially.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. And yesterday was Potential Breakup Songs.
Yeah.
That's right.
So I have to ask, because I've always wondered this too, was Potential Breakup Song written about somebody specific, or was it about like just generic? You just wrote it.
I recall this being fictional.
It was kind of a little bit based off of an ex of AJ's, but it was like some fabrication.
It wasn't like a Taylor Swift boom.
No, not a direct hit at someone. No.
We definitely have like specific songs about people, but that song I don't think was specifically about one guy. It was just kind of like, those dudes that like forget everything and they just like, they're never getting it, and then you kind of give them that one last chance to like make it right again.
Redeem yourself.
And that's just kind of how it got.
But we do need to celebrate Potential's birthday, which I think we're going to do on stage tonight.
What are you going to do for it?
We might light some candles.
Have some little cupcakes up there, I don't know.
That's so exciting.
And do like some ode to it where we're like, we forgot it's stupid birthday.
Which we actually did. That's really funny, is that we forgot that it was
I saw the TRL
birthday.
tweet.
I know, the TRL
yesterday.
Cute.
And I was like, who told us that
TRL.
it was? Oh, that's how we.
I love
how
it's like
that's
a
how
game
you
behind
told
the
me.
keyboard finding out everything good.
Yeah,
That's
totally.
funny, yeah.
No, it's true.
So
we'll celebrate its stupid birthday.
We'll celebrate its birthday today.
Amazing. Well, do you want to jump to a third question?
Let's do it.
We kind of went on a little tangent there. All right, so where do you want to go with third?
How about 78?
I was just going to say that.
Ooh, this is a fun question. What artist or group have you seen the most times live?
Oh, that's good.
Incubus.
I would say Incubus.
Once again, you're surprising me.
And Heart.
Really?
Incubus and Heart. I know that's so random.
I love Heart.
We love them so much.
Ann Wilson is legit like a goddess.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, it's definitely the two of them.
For sure, because we've known both bands for quite a bit of time.
Oh, you know them too?
Yeah, so when we're on the road and they're traveling and we're in maybe the same city, like we've seen Incubus in London, New York, LA, like
Denver, really random places.
Because we're buds, so like we'll just be like, hey, we're here too, and they're like, come on back. So it's interesting how that works. That's how we've seen them so many times.
Oh, that is so wild.
Yeah.
What about you?
For
the most person ever.
Everyone's like rolling their eyes. So this is gonna come as a surprise. Who do you think, like, you've met me for 5 minutes? Who do you think like would be my
Your
number
ultimate?
one? Yeah.
Someone like in the pop world.
You would assume.
I think it's going to be unexpected, like
it's
my
totally
Garth Brooks
unexpected.
answer.
It's like, I've seen
country.
I've seen him 13 times.
Yeah.
I know, that's like, who?
Can you give me genre?
Rock / country / whatever the hell you want to call it. Rap too.
Kid Rock?
Yes.
What? You've seen him 13 times?
I love Kid Rock. It's like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders.
Wait, I would never expect. I'm like shocked.
That's
like
crazy.
a hardcore fan. I don't know why.
Just from the beginning, have you always been a Kid Rock fan?
Yeah, from like the late 90s. I cannot explain it. And then I had older cousins that also got into it and they always saw shows. So just like every summer. Because he always does like the $20 ticket.
By the way, we
I've heard
just heard
about
about this and I was like, this is actually genius.
Yeah,
it's a great idea.
And like, isn't
completely
beer
packs the
included or
venue.
something? Like,
It's not included, but they bring in
They bring in a company.
of Natty Ice usually, and they sell it for $4.50, which for the audience it does very well, and they always run out of it. But it's
I
kind
would
of
drink
crazy.
it there. I mean, why not?
If you're
That's
already
great.
there, you might as well just kind of go for it.
Like, completely go for it. I was not expecting Kid Rock. Does he even have any music
No
out?
way.
Or does he just tour
actually,
with
for
old?
the past 2 years or past couple years,
I didn't know that.
him obviously you know Picture with Sheryl Crow.
Yeah.
Yes.
He has a song off his album Born Free with her again called Collide. Listen to it, and you will thank me.
Okay.
Wow. He did
Sheryl
another, I didn't know he did
Crow and
another
Kid
song
Rock.
with her.
It was so perfect the first time. Nobody knows they like returned for a second.
We're gonna play this in the bus tonight
Collide.
after we get back on from the
Okay.
show.
Yeah, it's more like a slow kind of song,
Okay,
but like,
gotcha.
trust me, it's good.
Okay.
It's so exciting. I'm like trying to think of anything else I want to ask you guys while you're here. Is there anything exciting you're up to? Anything we can expect
We've
from
got
you?
3 more shows.
4.
Well, I mean, not counting tonight.
Yeah.
Before you pick back up in August, right? Or-
No.
No, we go back to our shows in
our TV
August.
shows.
Oh.
I know.
We're kind of
Aw,
bummed. We want to
TV.
keep. We want to keep.
TV.
We want to keep. We want to keep touring, but
We do.
We wish we didn't have to get off the road. This tour will have been like 5 weeks for us, which is like
crazy.
good. You know,
Yeah.
it's a
It
good
was.
amount of time.
I
Just
feel
to
like
get
that's like
back
right
out.
when you hit the limit where you're like, all right, I'm ready to go back.
Yeah,
Like
totally.
you get the fix.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
like 6 weeks. You kind of start. That's when you kind of really start hitting. Like, I'm getting really homesick.
You drag down
Yeah.
a little bit. We're going to come back out on the road next year when we're both wrapped on our shows. That'll be the next thing after we finish this.
So are we
tour,
gonna have to
going
wait
back
till
to the
2019 for new music, or are you gonna continue?
No,
throughout the
No, we
year?
definitely plan on releasing a single this year.
and
Another
and,
one.
and I think we want to release if it all ends up working out and
The stars align.
and stars align that we'll
Another
release
EP.
another
The
EP.
chemicals react.
Yeah,
And if the
exactly.
chemicals react.
We'll release like another 4-song EP that'll have good love on it.
Please.
And then next year we would tour. I don't know if how we'd make an album in that, but you know, we tour for a few
You never
months.
know. It just sort of happens.
Yeah, AJ goes back to her show. My show will be done at that point. So
What
who
show are
knows?
you on?
iZombie.
That's right.
Yeah, but it's our last season, so I'm basically like a free agent come February 1st next
Wow.
year. So yeah, but music is really kind of now where we're like putting a lot of our focus into, and I mean, I think just getting back out on the road and performing in front of these audiences and seeing.
They've all been sold out, right?
Most of them,
yeah,
like
most of them.
like 80% of the shows.
Have you been
sold out.
surprised by the reaction of the fans? Because it's been a while.
I have.
Yeah.
Only because I was shocked to see the excitement for the new
music.
stuff just as heavily like loud.
Are
as
you
the-
aware
as
of
the
how
old.
good the new stuff is?
I mean,
Yeah.
I love to ask artists that question. 'cause
Yeah, I'm
like,
really proud of it.
I am, yeah.
I
mean,
love when artists come out after like a gap of like not releasing music and they drop stuff that's just so good.
That's cool. That's
we
sweet.
always felt really confident about it when we put it out. I mean, I think we were obviously always like hoping and praying that people would respond to it in the way that we thought and hoped they would. But I mean, I'm definitely the most proud of this music by far when it comes to just like playing it live and having like lived with it now for 2 years. We've lived
Yeah.
with the music
Yeah.
now for 2 years, and I'm not like completely. I'm not over it, which is good.
I want to keep playing it live, and I want to keep.
Do you have a
this
favorite
path.
one off 10 years to do live?
Probably Promises.
And I would say Take Me. Take Me is like so.
It's killing
like,
live.
It's so great live. Like everybody goes crazy on Take Me.
They do.
Which is really wild because Potential is the song we play right before it.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody's like lost their minds.
Closure's right in there too, right?
Closure's in
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Flattery's in there. Chemicals.
Pumped Flattery's in there. Division is not, right?
I know. A lot of people
have been asking. AJ and I actually like that song. We would totally put in
I know.
Division.
And it's graduation season.
We'll put
what
Division
timing.
into the set in the future.
We will.
Like, but you know, a lot of it is like taking out a song and replacing it. I mean, the more that we have new music and current music, the least amount of old stuff we'll play. But I think we'll always play Potential and we'll always play Rush. If anybody comes to a concert, I think they can always be guaranteed.
I was
those
laughing
songs
from
we
the
play.
Teen Vogue write-up that you guys had about like, whoa. For
Oh,
not
yeah.
wanting to perform. I was like,
I
they
know.
took up such a chunk of the article about it. I was like, I actually didn't know that you weren't.
They
like,
really
huge
did.
fans.
They milked that part of that,
Yeah,
which is funny.
yeah,
It's
they
at
cute.
Teen Vogue.
Well,
It's cute. No, I get why they did.
It's funny because now
It's caused such a stir.
Yeah.
Fans were so like offended, like, how could you not love that song? But now it's kind of made us actually like it in a weird way again because people are so down with it. I'm like, well,
Like, oh, yeah.
We now play it in the set, and the response to it is so crazy, and people get so excited that it's made
like
us
it
love
immediately
again.
makes me start like smiling and laughing. I look at AJ like, this is
It's like-
insane. Why?
Yeah, we're like, why this one? But we're embracing it again.
I know,
after
like
this
all
many years.
things.
But I guess
Yeah.
every artist has that song in their
Yeah.
repertoire that they probably are kind of like, huh? They scratch their head a little bit,
Like,
like
this
why
is
did that
what did
connect
it?
so much?
Yeah, and it's never like we've tried to like find like, oh, what's the one we hate? Because every artist has one. It's like, no, really, I don't get the song, to be honest.
Yeah.
But it's fun
and
to play
we
live.
we literally were in the room and wrote it on an acoustic
Yes.
guitar, which is really weird when you think about how the production is.
Yeah.
It's like couldn't be farther from the way it was initially created.
Because I was laughing too, because recently you guys said that like On the Ride was one of the other songs
Yeah.
that you were like, that was
Yeah.
the one you would redo.
Like if I would just
It'd be
pick,
those
if
two.
I'd kick off a song off of Into the Rush, it would be wait, was On the Ride Into the Rush?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the first one.
I can't
'Cause then you
remember
have the
these days.
Christmas one after, right?
That's
so On the
right.
Ride, I would have kicked that song off and replaced it with something else, and I would have kicked off Like Whoa off of Insomniatic.
Same.
But everything else could stay. That's not
Everything else
bad,
could
you
stay.
know?
That's the tea.
Yeah, and also,
the
you know,
tea.
your taste changes over years.
Yeah.
And it's like, I was wearing those Hot Topic sock glove things, you know?
You were.
Those were cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked
Were
those. It's like,
they?
I would
Sock
never
hands.
wear them now. They probably weren't even.
And the tattoo necklaces.
I miss the Hot Topic phase.
I do too.
Did you?
And the way it smelled, like it was a very specific smell.
Yeah.
I just went in there actually for the first time in years to buy RuPaul t-shirts. They actually
Are
sell
you
really
a
cute
RuPaul
stuff.
fan?
Huge.
AJ's a,
Oh, you're about to
AJ's
throw me down the
AJ's
loop.
like
This
a
is
mega RuPaul.
finale nights.
I know it is.
Who do you
and I've
think
missed,
is gonna
don't
win?
tell me too much because I've missed like 4
I'm gonna
episodes.
be on the show with you, so I'm not even gonna get to see who's gonna win.
Oh yeah, none of us will. Can someone announce the winner while
We're
we're on
going to a
stage?
drag
You
bar
can ask.
after. You're welcome to join.
Oh, really?
My
That
friend's
sounds
performing
Who do you,
drag
who do you
tonight.
want to win?
I wanted Miss Crocker.
You did.
I was a big Miss Crocker fan.
Interesting. I want Aquaria.
We're Aquaria.
Aquaria, I will give.
I love
Just
her.
because of the creativity, I'm just
Her
like,
and Eureka are amazing to me.
I like a Eureka.
yeah, I love
Wait,
Rika.
I've
Eureka.
missed the last 3 or 4. It's now Aquaria and is
Cameron
it Michaels?
Michaels.
That's crazy to me. I do think she's really good at what she does. I just did not expect her in the top 2
Or top 4, yeah.
or top 4.
Because
No, it's
they,
top 2 now.
They did the top 4 this year. They're like
Oh
mixing
wait,
it
so
up.
wait, so then who's the other two?
Who are the
It's
other 2?
Aquaria, Cameron Michaels,
Eureka.
and I'm
Asia?
Is it Asia O'Hara? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
I
it'd be
think it is.
Asia.
Yeah.
I think
It'd
it
be
is.
Asia.
Yeah.
Okay.
I always
Yeah, it
mix
would
up the
be.
names.
Well, that's good though because I'm a fan of Eureka or Aquaria, so they have a good shot. then.
Same.
Do you have
She's
a-
way more intense into it. Like I catch up, but like randomly, and
Yeah.
I'll watch an episode, but it's like completely
That's what
out
I've
of
had to
order.
do this season because it's like life
It
gets so
sucks,
busy
yeah.
sometimes, and then.
I know.
But I love it. Like it's amazing.
Do you have
I
a
love it.
favorite RuPaul song? Or would you ever consider covering RuPaul?
I love Sissy That Walk.
Little Mix did Sissy That Walk, and
She
that's
did.
like one
We
of
want
my
somebody to lip
favorite.
sync to their life on RuPaul to
We
one of our
want
Here's
songs.
your
that
plea.
so bad. This is our plea for someone to lip sync for their life on RuPaul's Drag Race.
To
What would the song
whatever.
be?
It
It doesn't
could be-
matter.
it could be
Potential
any-
breakup
any
song, like Whoa, we
I
don't
don't
give a
even
shit.
know what. I feel like Whoa could be a good.
Like
Like
Whoa would
Whoa
be
would
an
be good.
amazing
you
wig
can just
moment.
play off like whoa, whoa.
Yeah, totally.
No.
Like you know what I mean?
Yes, you're right.
As if I've tried, but
Okay, well, fingers crossed for Aquaria and Eureka tonight.
oh, this is so crazy.
Hopefully
There's so
someone
many
can
things
announce it.
happening today. Wild.
A lot of things.
All right. Well, is there anything you'd like to say before we wrap this up? I feel like we did 3. I
Just-
don't even know what questions we've asked at this point, and these are my favorite.
No, no worries.
No, it's fine.
Just
yeah.
listen to Good Love, and
Share, spread the word.
we're excited to come back on tour next year and
Yeah.
check out the EP if you haven't already. 10 years.
Amazing.
Thanks
Thanks
for
you
having
guys.
us.
Thanks, Al.
Thanks. Happy birthday.